Jubilation in Zamfara as NAF bombs terrorist leader A1詮to death. A notorious terrorist leader operating in Birnin Magaji area of Zamfara state, Alhaji A1詮, has been killed in an airstrike by the Nigerian Air Force. Many of his gang members were also eliminated during the operation around his camp located at Jamare Bayan Duchi in Nasara Meilayi district of Zamfara on Saturday. The killing of the terrorist is said to have sparked jubilation in parts of Zamfara state. Multiple sources confirmed A1ºN's death but said the casualty figure from the operation was unknown. A1TA is among the 4 arrowheads of the gunmen terrorizing the area, and there are more details to follow. Okay. Jubilation in Zamfara. Who is actually jubilating? I don't know, because they haven't described. Is it the people jubilating? Is it the NAF jubilating? In the grand scheme of things, or for the people in Zamfara state, how progressive is this win? What does this do for the people? Now, there are a lot of issues. Yeah, again, I think when it comes to things like this, to clarify things, it would be nice. It would be very much helpful, though maybe unattainable. But it would be helpful if the people of Zamfara actually come out like publicly, but like, let's say on social media, to prove. Because I feel like when it comes to news in the north, and when it comes to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like when it comes to news in the north of progressive things, or even crisis, it seems as though there's a disconnect. Like, we also need people in the north to also be on social media, being aware of these things and coming out to say. But of course, I understand that the development in the north and the south is very much, the disparity is very huge, so it's a bit very much unrealistic and problematic in so many ways, because it's like we're being fed so many things, but then we have no one to confirm. The only people that we can say can confirm or give reality at least to what is happening is the people. They have to come out. And I guess if we still have issues like this, that disconnect to the north and the south when it comes to the people and organization and that oneness, Nigeria would always be the way it is. 2023 is literally by the corner. This it's the people in those areas, those populated areas, whose priority is not necessarily political ambition and trying to vote who the best person is, but how they are going to survive. So they're in such a vulnerable position where we have to decide as Nigerians what we want. Is it that we're going to take it, as a, look at what Nigerians did. Okay, very random, but I feel like, if anything, if Nigerians are going to organize and make things work for themselves, it would just be that Nigerians will have to take care of the north in terms of providing their basic necessities to get through to them, get through to education, so they're aware of, a better life than what they know, exposing them to what reality is or what the world is. I feel like they're so clouded. They can disprove this by actually going on social media, but this is literally just what the fact is. But I think that oneness and that Nigerianness to want to fix the situation, it really needs to work. If Nigerians can raise money for, Davido's birthday, Davido literally said, on one of his interviews, I think with Temi-san, saying that, Nigerians were out here sending 500 naira, 1,000 naira, these little, again, if we're to come together and be our brother's keeper and love Davido the way we love, love, our northern counterparts the way we love Davido, I think we can actually, raise a substantial amount of funding to just keep things going for a while, but who's going to do that? For so many reasons which can be justified. Nigerians are very, very selfish. So I think as the average Nigerian is probably thinking of how to leave the country. So I'm not sure if there are Nigerians that are actually planning to, make change. I'm talking about in the vast majority, not, the ones here and there who are trying to make changes where they can. But yeah, I know I've digressed with this topic, but it's very much vague. The title, Jubilation in Zamfara. Who is jubilating? Nigerian Air Force. They need to do a better job as like the military. the military has, given the history of Nigeria, the military has always had a disconnect with the people. There has never been a oneness. Even, okay, as Nigeria had become a democracy, you would see that the police, the way we literally act like the military in some way. I mean, again, it's like there has never been a, how do I say it? The military has not been portrayed or promoted as a body that works with the people for the interest of the people. The relationship the Nigerians have with public officers, like security officers, is always that of oppression, that of, like, how do I even describe it? Like, there's oppression where, okay, fine, you can't wear this color. A military officer can literally do what they want to you on the road, beat you up, and no one will do anything. I mean, on a more basic, yet dangerous level, police officers can extort from citizens and, use their guns. And, citizens, Nigerians are, expected to, comply, except, I mean, who's going to defend you? You have to play by the rules of the jungle to actually survive. So yeah, these issues, I'm just highlighting them in terms of just understanding where the security agencies in Nigeria lie with the people. So that disconnect has always been there. So whatever win that they have, it is highly unlikely that Nigerians would want to celebrate any jubilation that they feel they have or they've control. So really, there's really nothing much to draw from this, because it's only the citizens of Zamfara state that will come to tell us these things. If that's the thing, if the victors themselves tell us how they won or why they won, was it a win? Someone here says, good job, Nigeria, take no prisoners. Someone says, kudos to our forces men. Okay. Someone says, they were trained by IPOB. What? Wow. These are top comments. Someone says, our prisons are congested. Justice system is sick. Just eliminate them. Well done. But where does this? I'm really confused as to where the direction of the comments are also going as well. But yeah, I mean, listen, I guess it's Again, I think personally, you can say what you want from this, but I think that the people of Zamfara State need to come out and actually confirm this. Yeah, again, we don't know what the background dealings are. We don't know what happened. There's a lot of outreach that really needs to go into. What do you call it? I don't even know. Nigeria is a case and a half. But yeah, put what you think about it, and don't forget to like and subscribe.